Hello everyone, I am Anjan and welcome to the fourth video tutorial of the Verilog course series. In this video, you will be getting to know how the full adder works and how to design a Verilog code for full adder in the behavioral modeling style. Now, for a better understanding, I split the video into three parts, that is pre-coding part, coding part and the post-coding part. Now let's move on to the pre-coding part. In the pre-coding part, you will be seeing the truth table and the circuit diagram for full adder. Now what is a full adder? Full adder is a circuit which is capable of taking three 1-bit binary numbers as an input and giving out the sum and carry as an output for those three 1-bit binary numbers. Now coming to the truth table, I will be using directly this truth table in my Verilog code designing. As I am using the else if statement for a simplicity, I am using this truth table directly. As A, B carry in inputs directly to the condition in the else if statement and sum and carry out outputs as the results in the else if statement. Now let's move on to the coding part. Now in the Verilog code, now let's move by line. In the first line you will be seeing the full adder and the port lists. Here full adder is the module name and in the port list I given randomly, that is A, B and C in as the inputs and S and C as the outputs. Here you can see I declared it. And coming to the inputs, I declared it as wire and in the outputs I declared it as reg. I declared them as wire and reg because they are being used in between the always block. Here you can see S and C in the always block here, here and here. Meanwhile, what is reg means it is a register which can store any data, any kind of data. So I declare S and C out as in reg form because they are storing the output data, and coming to the A, B, C in as wire because they can be interconnected. So now coming into the always block, here you can see the A, B, C in the port list, sensitivity list. Now if you don't know what is sensitivity list, you can I will say sensitivity, in a sensitivity list, if any one of the variable changes, the whole code or the whole output will affect. So I declared A, B, C in the whole three inputs in the sensitivity list because if one of the input change, the output will change. Now here are the if and else if conditions, that is 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1, and I given the whole conditions here 1 0 0 1 0 1 and 1 1 0 and 1 1 1, and I given the appropriate outputs which are corresponding to those inputs, and I ended the module here. Now let's move on to the post coding part, that is going to the interface of the Vivado tool. Here in the interface you can see the code which I have written in the presentation, the whole code. To save time, I already pre-simulated and done the schematic part. Simulated I already, but I didn't give the values. I will be giving right now the values. We are having 8 values. In that I will be giving only 3 values randomly. First I will give 0 0 0 as an input for my first case, so that I will get 0 0. If all the 3 inputs are 0, the outputs 2 will be also 0. Now I will be giving 1 1 1. so that I will get sum and carry as 1 and 1. Here I got it. Now I will take just here I will take in scene I will put 0, so that I will get 0 and 1 as 0 as sum and carry out as 1. Yes, I got it. To see the whole simulation at a single screen, I will zoom fit it. Here is it. Here I can saw from 0 seconds to all the seconds. I will be plotting these parts at 1 second. After 10 microseconds I run, and here is the third running. Here you can see the differences. At 0 instance of time, at 0 to 1 microseconds, I didn't give any input. From 1 microsecond to 11 microseconds, I given 0 0 0 as an input, so I got 0 0. And from 11 microseconds to 21 microseconds, I given 1 1 1 as an input, so I got 1 1 as an output. From 21 microseconds to the 31 microseconds, I given 1 0 1 1 0 as an input, so that I got 0 and 1 as an output. So now let's move on to the schematic part. Here in the schematic part, you can see the circuit diagram of the full adder which we designed right now. It is totally different from the circuit diagram which you saw in the pre-coding part, because we designed it in the behavioral modeler style. Otherwise we will get the same circuit diagram if we use data flow modeling or gate level flow modeling. So here we found the schematic. Here at now you can get the schematic, full adder code, and the here again schematic and simulation too. You saw the simulation. And if you like the video, do like, share and subscribe to the Start Scratch. And if you want to explore more like ripple adder and ripple subtractor, do watch my series, that is Verilog course series on the Start Scratch YouTube channel. Enjoy learning.